things are looking pretty good. All right. Well, trader's not open yet, so I guess we can dink around for a little bit. We need to make more. We need to make more. We need to make more
We need to make more.
cobblestone. Maybe we need to do some mining. Maybe set up. I've got that mine. I've got that derp nitrate mine.
Hey, Jinxie.
Should be able to get some stone out of that. If I can remember where I put the mine. There it is.
I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
I've got a lot that I want to talk about today, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, I could just lay down and go to sleep.
So what have you got to talk about?
Hello, Emma. Well, there's all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of gaming news. You guys wouldn't believe it. So first on the docket is D&D news. I don't know if anybody is interested in Dungeons and Dragons, but I definitely am. And I got an email just recently that was telling me that I could playtest a new, and I won't call it version because they don't want to call them like versions or editions anymore. I don't really know what to call it. I guess I will call it a version instead of edition, just for
DLC.
ease, just for ease of nomenclature. What they want to do is they want to get away from editions. So if anybody doesn't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons, there's been 5 different editions so far. We are on.
You don't count sub editions, yeah.
5th edition. So they call it 5e. And it's a rule set that you use to go ahead and play this role-playing tabletop game. You usually get together with your friends, you create a character, and then one person is what they call the DM or the Dungeon Master, and they will put to you what the scenario is, and they will have you encounter different things like mysteries or monsters or something that needs to be solved or resolved in the world, and then you have to react to it as your character, usually with a group. And 5th edition was widely more received in a positive light than 4th edition. 4th edition angered a lot of people. But with the advent of like Critical Role, which is a stream where a bunch of voice actors get together and play Dungeons and Dragons together as friends, it's become wildly popular. And then with the pandemic and stuff, people wanted to play together. And there's been a lot of pop culture stuff, Stranger Things, a whole bunch of other things that have referenced Dungeons and Dragons, and it's really taken off as something quite popular, especially lately. It's always been kind of popular. There was always people that have been playing it since it was invented, but especially within like the last couple of years, I'd say like 3 to 5 years, it's really taken off as this major thing.
Become a lot more popular recently.
And what they've decided is that they don't want to make a new edition, but they want to update things and change some of the rules. They want to basically put out a new edition without putting out a new edition, because they're claiming that you will be able to use all of the books and things that you've bought from the 5th edition, which are not cheap, by the way, in this new envisioning of Dungeons and Dragons. It'll be like the one Dungeons and Dragons to rule them all, because they're just going to keep adding to it and tweaking it instead of bringing out a new version every few years. They've dropped this first playtest PDF that you can get. One of the things that they have done recently is that they've acquired this digital site that has digital character sheets and stuff, so you can keep track of your characters and all of their stats and stuff and all of their equipment. It's called D&D Beyond, and we actually had D&D Beyond before it was acquired by Wizards of the Coast. That's the company that owns the rights to Dungeons and Dragons. But now Wizards of the Coast want to make it theirs. And
not surprised.
And I will say that I am very cynical about this.
No. You
I
don't
know
say.
I know that everyone will be surprised that I am cynical about something. Excuse me just a second. Pardon me. I know that you won't believe it that I'm cynical about something, but it just seems like a money grab to me. They're also the people that
It is.
own Magic the Gathering, which is a card collecting game, which, oh my God, it can become so expensive to get all of the cards, and they bring out new sets, every so often. And to be able to get a really good set, you have to pay quite a lot of money. So it doesn't surprise me that they want to squeeze as much money out of people as they possibly can. Uh, for quite some time, they only had there are three core books for Dungeons and Dragons. There's the Monster Manual, which usually just the DM would use because they have to figure out the monsters and how many hit points they have and what kind of abilities they have. So they have these stat blocks all in this book. Then there's the Dungeon Master's Guide, which gives you
Definitely for the Dungeon Master.
definitely for the Dungeon Master. It gives you world building tips, and it also, how to adjudicate rules and all kinds of information that the Dungeon Master would need. And then there's the player's handbook, which is for everyone. And that's teaching you how to make a character and what what your spells are, what they do.
Yeah, more rules.
More rules. Lots and lots and lots of books. And with the three core books, basically that's all you really need to play a game. But they have all these extra books that give you alternative rules. There are these things called modules that are like stories that you are like pre-made so that you as a dungeon master can just run them through this module instead of coming up with a story on your own, because sometimes that can be really hard and time consuming. I know, because I'm usually the DM for our family.
And you do well.
Oh, thank you. But thank you, Dinky. So all of these books that they've already come out with fifth edition, and there are a lot of them. I do not have all of the books for fifth edition. It would have spent thousands and thousands of dollars buying all of the books. We have quite a few, but we don't have all of them. Especially lately, they've really been cranking out the books.
Yeah.
So they wanted, I guess, to assure people that all that money that they've spent on the books, especially recently, isn't just going to be a waste. So they're like, no, this isn't a new edition. It's going to be totally backwards compatible, and you're going to be able to use all of your, all of the module books and everything with these new rules. We just wanted to tweak some things. It wasn't, completely some rule verifications and just to make quality of life changes and stuff that people have been talking to us about the 5th edition rules, how they could be improved and stuff. And this playtest is supposedly they're going to be taking feedback from the community. So you play this, you take the rules that they give you for the playtest, it's like a little chunk of new rules, and you incorporate them into your game, and then you see how they work, and then you give the feedback. Some of the rules have already been really controversial. For example, you play Dungeons and Dragons with a variety of dice, multi-sided dice, and one of them is called a D20. It's a 20-sided die, and you have to use the 20-sided die on a lot of different skill checks and ability checks and different things through the game to see, do you succeed most of the time?
It's your most commonly used dice.
And so one of the things that you can do if you roll what they call a natural 20, so you get the 20 to come up on the 20-sided die, it's usually like a critical hit if you're attacking somebody, so that means it like doubles the damage and all of this stuff, or it's pretty likely a success. If you roll a 1, it's probably going to be a failure, or it's a complete miss or whatever. But what they've done is one of the new rules that they want you to play test is that player characters can have a critical hit as long as they're using a weapon or like their fist, like unarmed strike of some kind, but not with magic. Okay, you can be
Yeah.
wizards and stuff in Dungeons and Dragons. Surprise, surprise. Hey, John.
But yeah, so wizard or spells can no longer crit what they used to be able to. Well, certain types.
And now all of the creatures, like if I was going to have a group of goblins, or if I was going to have some werewolves attack the, Venom and Piper on their adventures, well, now they can no longer crit either. So Venom and Piper could crit my creatures, but my creatures cannot crit them in return. And that's very controversial in the D&D circles. People are having legitimate cows about it.
Much salt. Much salt.
Much cow.
Much cow.
There's a couple of other things that people are not particularly happy about. I won't go into all of them. If you want to check out what the new playtest rules are, they are available for free through D&D Beyond, and you don't have to pay to get a D&D Beyond account. You can pay to have some special features, early access to stuff that they're developing, things like that. So like if I was going to run a campaign, that would be like
and no, we're not sponsored by D&D and Beyond.
No. But if you want to have like a campaign, so a campaign is like many episodes or many sessions of D&D that are all kind of strung together as a single story. Then if I had all the books and I wanted them to be available for my players, I could set up a campaign and have them join it with their character sheet, and they would have access to all the books that I do.
All the contents of the books anyways.
Yeah. So like they would be able to have special races or special perks or special spells or whatever if I had the books that contained that. So, but that I would have to pay a certain amount a month or a certain amount a year to have that functionality.
That's assuming you want this all to be digital, because you can still go the old-fashioned pen and paper route.
Right.
And yeah.
I was very resistant to the digital character sheets at first, but I really like them. And they have digital dice and stuff.
Makes things easy.
It does. So that's the D&D news. There's some, like I said, there's controversy about some of the new rules. These are supposedly not written in stone. They can be changed, especially with this feedback that they're expecting to get from the community. Yes, they do have a new race that's basically a furry. It's like a humanoid with a animal head. Oh, get away from me.
Or supple skin or downy feathers.
They talked about it kind of weird in the explanation. That's not like him making it up. That's like exactly what they said with these supple, soft skin. That was like legitimately what they had written down. Yep. I was like, oh, well, all right. I mean,
so doing a podcast. Mitaso's always doing a podcast.
There's a couple other things. They're going to be leaning more heavily into digital. So previously, if you bought physical copies of the book, you weren't going to get like a digital copy of the book. You'd have to go and buy that separately, which is one of the things you can do on D&D Beyond. Again, not sponsored.
It's also been a point of contention among D&D players for a long time.
Yeah.
It's like, I've already paid for this book, probably multiple times. Why do I have to pay for it again?
Exactly. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be supposedly leaning into that so that you'll get these bundles, so that you'll get a physical copy and a digital copy if that's what you want. And they also have this new virtual tabletop that they're kind of dinking around with. It's supposed, and again, very early development, their words, not mine. And then one of the other things that you can do as a tabletop game is that you can have these little like plastic minis, and they will represent the creatures that you're going to be facing and also your characters. It will also give you spatial awareness when you're doing combat, because it is turn-based combat. It will show you like literally you look down and you're this many squares away, and the square equals like 5 feet. So if your spell has a range, then you know how many squares away it will affect and things like that. But what they want to do is they want to have this virtual tabletop where you'll have these digital minis on a digital like battle map. Now I'm thinking this is going to be so expensive. You're going to
Yeah,
have to pay like a monthly fee, and then they're going to microtransaction the crap out of customizations and buying minis for this and getting the maps and the map pieces, because supposedly they want it to be, if you buy these pieces, or they didn't even mention money, which to
that means
me
they're going to charge out the
they're
wazoo.
going to charge out the ass. They didn't even mention money, but if you get the like a map, right? For, say, I wanted to do, one of the famous ones is Curse of Strahd, so it's basically going up against this big bad vampire, right? If I have that book, or if I have that module, then you'd be able to get the buildings and stuff that are associated with that in this virtual tabletop, and you'd be able to get the creatures and stuff. I think they're going to make you pay for them hugely, just mega bigly.
I mean, even for people that are familiar with D&D, might not be familiar with the history of Wizards of the Coast, and they are just notoriously money grubbers.
Yeah, so
They will do anything they can to squeeze every last dime out of you.
Yeah. So like I said, they didn't mention money, but I think it's one of those things of, if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
For the low introductory rate of $99.99, you can enjoy the digital blah 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 for the full month. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right?
Yep.
So that was pretty controversial.
Hell, even D&D Beyond's paid service wasn't cheap.
No, it's not. So then also, in more probably popular news, Darkness Falls has a new experimental branch out, and oh my god, there are so many changes.
A lot of good ones too. Kane's really working it.
So did you want to talk about some of the changes? I can't remember the entire list. It's a huge list.
I don't remember the entire list myself. A couple key points I do remember. Sorry. One of those is he's gotten rid of the rando locked doors. So doors won't be randomly locked anymore. If it's naturally locked as a POI door, it will be locked. If it's unlocked as a POI door, it'll be unlocked. This also means that when you hit those little end buttons that should open doors, that should work again, which is awesome. He is trying also to bring the mod more in line to the upcoming Alpha 21. So he's getting rid of water bottles in loot, as they're going to be doing in Alpha 21. I've got a sorceress above my my hole.
Yeah, sorceress in your hole.
Yep. I got a sorceress coming
Just
to my
a
hole.
second. I will try to pull up the... There's so many. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have to scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. Okay, so... he's added fertilized crops fix. From somebody called Grumpy Beards, which I thought was cute. I don't know exactly what that means, but you can make crop plots or farm plots with fertilizer for reduced cost. I guess that's one of the things. He's completely scrapped the scavenger class, so it's just out now. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yep, and he moved all the perks and the perks into different classes or different talents.
He also removed the ability to put a silencer on laser weapons. I know that for sure.
Yeah, but he introduced another mod that would be basically the equivalent for laser ranged weapons.
What else? Titanium machete unlock and crafting bonuses moved from survivalist to scientist, so all bladed weapons are in the same place. Heavy armor crafting bonuses are added to security. Hold on, I gotta scroll. So he reduced the XP gained from mining and upgrading. He reduced the amount of demon portals in the wasteland, which I think is a good change.
Yeah, that was getting a little ridiculous there. The reduced XP to mining, I actually appreciate. One of the hard parts of Darkness Falls is you can tend to level up really quick, and you have to do a lot of mining. So you gain a lot of levels mining, raising your game stage, and mining itself is not getting you gear.
Right.
So you
And
kind of
you have to mine a lot because you need titanium and all that stuff. I mean, and you need iron and steel as well, but you're going to need titanium and stuff. It's a lot of mining.
Yeah, you go through a lot of materials, so you need to do a lot of mining to replenish those materials, and you wind up leveling a lot and out leveling your gear. So now you're facing demons with your stone club.
Right.
And it's just maybe not literally, but I mean, it could happen.
No,
it could happen.
literally. Literally. Also, just so you know, I cannot see chat right now because the the list of all of the changes are covering it all up. So if you're talking to me,
entire screen there.
if you're talking to me, I'm sorry. I will get to you as soon as I put away the list of changes.
I did kill that sorceress. It was a fire sorceress, so I got the loot. I looted her, killed her, looted her, and she dropped 2 pairs of fire sorcerer gloves, level 1.
Oh.
So I can scrap those and get you some more thread.
But guys, there is some devastating news. He's nerfed side hose.
Yep. So it used to be that living off the land perk would stack with hose harvesting, giving you an insane amount of crops or produce.
Mm-hmm.
Now they no longer stack. So
he's nerfed my side hoe.
Nerfed your side hoe.
So
well,
sad.
It's just your side hoe doesn't work with you anymore.
Oh, she left me.
So if I'm thinking of it right, a side hoe should be as effective as the next to top rank of living off the land.
We'll have to see. I'm assuming that's kind of how it works. It's like if you don't put points into that, like if you don't take the farmer class, or you don't
then
take,
you want to use a hoe.
Then you're going to want to use a hoe because then you'll still be able to get increased produce from your crops.
Right. But once you get up to, I'm assuming, top rank of living off the land, then dump the hoe and
dump the hoe.
Dump the hoe and fist it.
Dump the hoe. Also, what was the other thing I was talking about? Oh yes, the Fusion Forge will now have chemistry station recipes.
Yep.
Also, the laser workbench is now going to replace the metal workbench and the regular workbench because they've put all of the recipes in the laser workbench. So that's going to be nice. There's going to be fewer workbenches that you need to have out at one time.
Or at least fewer types. You'd probably still want multiple workbenches. So it's just going to be a case of you're going to make multiple
laser ones, and then you can get rid of the others.
So they can do all the things.
All of them.
So it sounds like he's trying to consolidate your end game down to, instead of having a whole smorgasbord of
you have to have an entire base, just one floor of this massive complex just full of workbenches. You'll only have to have so many.
Yeah, he's narrowing it down. So you also don't have, this laser workbench sitting right next to a stone kiln.
What else do we got? Oh, he changed the lab, actually. He said that he changed some of the blocks that the lab was built with so that demons can't shoot through the floor anymore, or shoot through walls. I don't think so.
So they can't shart through walls?
Yeah, they can't shart through walls. And let me tell you, they can shart, and it's terrible.
They do some serious sharding. Their sharding is intense.
He put it in so that you can do a lot of tweaks from like the menu. Like if you can.
I like to put it in.
Like screamer hordes and stuff like that, and what was the other thing? I can't see it right now. But he also said that he brought the difficulty levels back down closer to what vanilla is. So, like, if you're playing, like, say, warrior difficulty, it should be more comparable to warrior difficulty on vanilla.
Yeah, it's basically just going to stage up with every one of them.
He also took away the way game stage works. I believe he made game stage more like A19. So if you're in a different biome or whatever, your game stage is not going to be bumped way up. But that he also took out the loot bonus, the loot stage bonus, I believe, or made it work differently so it's not biome dependent.
Except for Wasteland, I believe. I think he left Wasteland as an increase.
He had it as a 50% increase instead of like whatever the ginormous
right. I think
bonus it was.
Before. No, we need those.
Flaming mods can no longer go on tools, which I never really used the flaming mods to begin with, so it doesn't really affect me.
Got over 7,000 nitrate now.
He did reduce the damage of the crowbar, so I'm assuming it's not like a one-shot kill on doors anymore.
It might still be on doors, but I think it was more about safes, cracking open safes. People were just like wailing the hell out of them. What was I about to do? I was going to do that, wasn't I?
The small bunker no longer has blocks that you can break to sneak in without getting a key card.
Yep. So you can no longer bust through the roof. There used to be some weak blocks on the roof, or destroyable blocks on the roof. That's no longer a thing.
Hold on, I gotta get this chicken before I scroll again.
Oh, we spent quite a while mining. I am now making some more concrete, so we'll have some concrete to work with. I hear another sorceress.
Yeah, like Screamer Horde zombie amounts are now configurable from the main menu. Wandering Horde zombie amounts are now configurable from the main menu. And Wandering Horde minimum maximum hours are now configurable from the main menu. So you'll be able to customize all that stuff. So like I think the last iteration, the Screamer Hordes were kind of intense.
Oh yeah. He warned everybody. He did warn everybody.
He did warn everyone. I'm just saying now they'll be more. I'm assuming more configurable, so that if you don't want to have them that intense, you can tone it down a bit from the main menu. So that's good. He also reduced the pulse grenade AOE to 5 blocks from 10, so players are less likely to kill themselves. And let me tell you, as a person who has killed themselves from pulse grenades, I am so happy about that. Strippers should no longer drop 1,000,000 knives and knuckles. I mean, that's good. He lowered the chance of finding boiled water, but increased the chance of finding murky water, and he also brought back like tins of water. I don't know if anybody played, what was it, A17, A18? They used to have like the empty tin cans that you would find. You could fill them up with water, and then you could boil that, and you could get boiled water that way. I don't know how I feel about this change, because that means that if it's going to be useful, it's either just for drinking, or he's going to have to put in even more recipes like that have the alternative of having canned water instead of bottled water. But then how are you? I don't know. I don't know if he's taking out the ability to fill up jars or cans, because that's what's supposed to be happening in A21. You're not supposed to be able to fill them up anymore from like lakes and streams. He hasn't mentioned taking away the ability to fill up stuff. And you can still boil snow to get murky water, so I'm assuming he hasn't taken out the fillability, because you're still going to have to fill up bowls, because bowls of water are a thing that you need for some of the recipes. So unless he's changed that, I'm assuming he hasn't done that. And I've got to scroll. Hold on.
Lots of changes. Huge change list.
So cooking pot and cooking grill can now be found when looting in ovens. Placed pots and POIs still remain. So I'm hoping it's like one of those things that they're trying to do where it's like, oh, well, of course, I would think that I would find pots and grills in ovens. That makes sense. It's a logical place for loot. So I'm hoping that will continue. What else? Oh, he's added slice of bread item. So you bake a loaf of bread like normal, because you had the ability to make bread in Darkness Falls. But now you'll be able to slice it into 8 bread slices, and then any recipes that would have taken like a loaf of bread previously will now take slices of bread. Also, cans of tuna or salmon can now be opened in the backpack for raw fish, which is safe to eat but gives less food. And then all recipes using tuna or salmon now use raw fish. So I thought that was an interesting change.
That is an interesting change. I like it though. I'm putting some health bars in the medical box.
So I think he also put in. Oops. I think he also
put in oops.
Yeah. Oops. He also put in spear perks.
Yes, it's like spear mastery.
And he said, no, it's not just because I like spears. I'm like, mm-hmm. Sure. We totally believe you, 100%.
Sure.
Herbal and normal antibiotics now add more infection cure based on the level of physician. Oh, there's quite a few healing fixes, but he also said, where was it?
Healing is no longer instant. It is now back to the buff, and that should help with the drone healing you as well.
Yep.
That's nice.
It was something about infection. He reduced the time you have to cure your infection before it is max. I'm pretty sure I saw that in one of the patch notes. I don't have it right here, but I'm pretty sure I've read that somewhere.
Read the thing. Yeah, let's go knock out this quest.
I'm heading in that direction. I'm just trying to read the patch notes still.
Not bringing your bike?
I mean... Oh, I need to drop some stuff off first. That's what I need to do. Because I'm nearly full.
Probably swap out a food item. You shut the hatch on me.
I shut the door on you too.
No, I got through that door.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, so I'll just take all those.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Also, he re-rigged the succubus, so her hitbox should not be as funky.
Yeah, that should be nice. I'm putting stuff away so I can't read.
That's another good change. Because yeah, her hitbox was. Well, you felt it on that last DF ward we did.
So the anti-red now has a longer duration, and it's based on your level of physician.
Yes. So physician is going to start. Physician levels are going to start affecting durations of things a lot more. Again, another good change.
Fixed being unable to upgrade to quality 80 in the laser workbench. That's cool. First aid bench is now stacked to 10 because they only went up to 5 previously and it was sucked.
Sucked nuggets.
Nail bombs are now more dangerous.
They're pretty dangerous already. I mean, you ever got bleed by those things? Oh my god.
Oh, he added search fields for the backpack and the storage windows.
Yes. Considering how big the backpacks and like the lockable cabinets are, that's going to be handy.
And the way that he explains it is that searching an item will make others disappear from your bag if they don't match. Deleting the search text makes them reappear. This is only visual. It does not actually delete the item.
Yeah, typical search stuff. It's filtered.
Where is the... I'm still putting stuff away.
Still putting stuff away?
Yep. There we go. Now I just need to get some food and drink.
Are you a foodie?
Looks like I need to make some more food.
Yeah, I'm going to head over there.
Okay.
A super long trip, 300 meters.
I don't think, other than like the side hoe thing, I don't think he's, and like the cheaper recipes, the water changes and the
he did make clear this will require a new save, so you're not going to be able to just pick up where you were on some previous save.
Right, but I mean, as relates to farming, I don't think he's changed farming to like A20 farming or anything like that. As far as I know, it's basically the same.
Yeah, I think farming is still what it is now.
I hope to God. Because if it goes to A20 farming, I'm out.
Out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright, we've already done this one, so we can just kick it and go.
Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of other updates that I didn't actually go over, but I'm going to minimize this now so that I can see the chat.
Oh, yeah, I should switch to the live chat. Not that it's very active at the moment. All right.
Quick, she can't see. It's time for some shenanigans.
Cat's away. The chat will play. Oh, he didn't fare too well. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
How you doing?
A nerfed hoe. Hello, Gibby.
Yep, it's a nerfed hoe.
I was sad. I was sad about the nerfed hoe. I read that and I was like, oh.
You nerfed my hoe.
Ow, I'm stuck. Go, Reginald. Reginald.
Oh, you should be able to get through. I think we missed. Yeah, we missed.
We missed.
Hello, sir.
Reginald, go! Yay! Reginald actually did a thing.
Reginald did a thing. I hear somebody.
They're at the back door.
The back door. Oh, there's somebody right there. He was destroying my loot. Reginald is attacking somebody out the front.
What?
Sir, if you wouldn't mind, step over here, please. No, don't dodge with your head. Shh. Just let it happen.
What else is in the gaming news? Oh, so I talked quite extensively about Diablo Immortal. There's a couple of things to note about new things that are happening. They're going to bring out Diablo 4. That's the next big thing. And surprise, surprise, they're going to make it microtransactions and a battle pass. Who could have seen that happening?
To win.
Oh, they promise it's not, though, so we totally believe them, right?
Right. Totally believe.
But in the answer to Diablo Immortal, a lot of people went over to Path of Exile, which is a very similar game. They have these like tournament season things. I'm not really sure. I've only played Path of Exile once, and it was years ago. But everybody was talking about, now this is how you do it, man. You know, they still have paid stuff, but it doesn't feel so scummy and all this stuff. And they just brought out the newest like season thing, and now they've done.
Wait, you've got improved harvest, right?
Yeah.
Harvest the void.
They've made everybody mad. They've screwed everything up, and everybody's in a hullabaloo about how could you do this. They just spent so much time talking about how, oh yeah, we don't want to anger our customers, and we want to make sure that the players feel like they're playing this game that they really like, and those are the kinds of decisions that we make. They did not.
And so they angered the customers.
They angered them severely.
A bunch of decisions that nobody likes.
Exactly.
I keep wanting to scrap the recipes that I already know.
I mean,
Darkness Falls has tainted me.
I guess you could. It's not going to do much for you, but.
Could you taint?
So
I
no
guess they could
Diablo
spec
4
it
then.
some-
Boo. Look, they've promised, though, that they're not going to make it pay to win, John. They promised. Although I heard that they just ruined Hearthstone as well, which is also made by Blizzard. Because a lot of people play
Surprise.
Hearthstone, which kind of like Magic the Gathering is a card collecting game that you can play with other people online. And a lot of people really liked it. You could play it for free. It was harder and grindier and all this other stuff, but they've added a premium currency.
Yeah, there it goes.
So there's that.
So it begins.
People are like, all right, I'm done. Never playing this again. Like, you say that. But you know why they can get away with this? Because people, even the people who say, oh, I'm never going to pay, I'm never going to do any of this stuff, you know what they do?
They pay and they do this stuff.
They pay and they do this stuff. That's why. The amount of people that won't do it are so small in comparison to the people that'll be just like, oh, well, I guess this is how we play now, even if they're bitching about it.
Yep. Never give in, people. Never give up. Never surrender.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
When these companies start doing this, leave them.
Wonder why I got all uptight about Diablo Immortal even though I wasn't playing it. It's because this is what they think they can do. In fact, they can do. They got billions of dollars doing this. And they're like, oh, all right, well, I guess that means that we can do this to everything now.
Yep.
I'd get away with it. And people will still pay for it.
I can do this thing and make billions of dollars? Hell, let's just, why not?
Why
do
would you
anything
ever
else?
not do that? Okay, look at you. Zombie. Come on, Reginald. Did you get your satchel?
No, it's on the roof.
You might want to do that
So
before you forget.
Remind me again before I forget.
I promised to cut back on the rum. That's why it's always gone.
I promise, I won't drink your rum.
Glug, 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 glug. Uh-oh.
Gonna be the thing, making promises like a game company. Like, yeah, sure. I don't want that to be a thing, but it's gonna be a thing. Alright. Did you already go down?
Yep. Also, crypto NFT MMO like Kickstarter type projects are failing, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Who would have guessed? I don't know that.
I cut back on the time the rum sits inside the house as opposed to my liver.
Yeah, if the rum moves in, your liver has to move out.
That must be it. Oh, there's a box up there as well. Oh, it was, I think it's motor tool parts or something.
Oh yeah, we're saved. I got some cloth.
And well, and then I was doing my chores around the house and whatnot, listening to people who had escaped cults. So, you know, that was cheerful.
Oh yeah, Australian Jesus.
Yeah, Australian Jesus. That was the last one. Right before stream, I was like, I don't know what to say about this. I didn't even get to finish the video. I was just like, I don't understand what's happening here. Apparently, there's a guy in Australia who literally believes he's Jesus. And people are like, oh yeah, you're totally Jesus, of course. Like, there's a lot of people who think he's cuckoo crazy nuts or like trying to run some scam, obviously, but there are, there are still people who actually believe him.
People. There are definitely people.
There are definitely people. But like I was saying, a lot of these manipulation tactics. Do you need tech jockey for any reason?
Let me see. Bricks. Tech junkie. I still need 4 and 5.
This is 5.
Ooh, that's the repulsor mods.
There you go. Like I was saying about don't fall for these scams. Don't get conned into, these microtransaction whatevers, all this stuff.
They
And
didn't fall for these scams. They jumped on them.
okay, but like people are like, oh well, I would never fall for that. Who falls for that? It's just idiots. Nobody would actually do that who had a brain cell or this or that, the other thing, and that's not true.
Just idiots.
It's oh, well, that was a little sad.
Murder the rabbit.
Well, yeah, I was sitting on the chair and I went to go and axe the chair for wood, and I axed the rabbit.
Murdered the bunny.
I murdered it.
It was fluffy.
But anyway, listening to a lot of people talk about cults and what have you, a lot of the tactics are almost exactly like these, these hustle,
MLMs.
the MLMs and the hustle university and all of that, hustle culture. Oh, I've got a course that I want to sell you for, $5,000 or whatever it is. It's all the same stuff, guys. It's exactly the same type of manipulation, and there are millions of people who fall for it. The self-help industry is rife with all of this stuff, the manipulation to try and make you feel like you're never good enough. You never can solve your problems unless you buy their merchandise or give them money or go to their seminar or go to their getaway or whatever. Weight loss.
Yep. Oh, that one's a big one.
Weight loss things are just rife with it.
See, and it's not to confuse the weight loss industry with the health industry.
No.
It's not the same thing.
Not the same thing.
Weight loss industry is tied right into the beauty industry.
Exactly.
Not about...
It's not about helping you. It's about making them money.
Yep. And that's got it. They've got their talons in. Oh my God, so many people.
And I mean, I know I sound like, oh, the sky is falling, it's the end is nigh, and I'm not. I just, it's so easy to fall prey to this stuff because they don't start out like telling you, oh, you're a horrible, sad sack of nothing. They start telling you, oh, I see potential in you, and oh, all you need to do is get my course, and they're affable and they have charisma and they string through platitudes that sound like, oh, well, that makes sense, or this is reasonable. And then they got you. You trust them. And the answer isn't, oh, well, I just won't trust anybody then. We're social creatures. We want to trust people. We want to have friends. We want to have a social circle. And they prey on that.
We need to have our frenemies.
I mean, even like dating apps and stuff, they have bots that will ping you, and then to be able to read the message, they want you to sign up for, X amount of...
that or the other thing, or pay this much
pay
money.
This much money or whatever.
But, like, who was it? Oh, God, what's that hookup app?
Tinder?
Tinder. That's what, I don't know why it wasn't coming to me. Yeah, they were sending out bots to chat with you.
Right.
And then pay us and we'll allow you to chat with this bot. But it's a bot.
Right. But then that's another problem, is that they're saying that it's so skewed, like ratio of like men to women that are on the site. that if they didn't do that, they wouldn't have anybody.
Was it like 80% of the people on there are men?
Of men. So if they didn't have bots, they wouldn't have anybody to talk to.
Yep. Which is bonus sad, but it's like, that's kind of sad in a different way sad, if you know what I mean. let's see.
Oops.
So, oh, not that. These. Hello, push it in. Just push it in. Definitely that. All right, 198. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then that, because I don't use numbers.
I will not
Actually,
drink
no,
the
that-
Kool-Aid. Being the last to get a cup, I know the result. Don't trust anyone that is complimentary or insulting or human. Exactly.
Yeah, that's a pretty good summary right there.
Because they want to build you up and lure you in by being nice, but then they want to break you down. So
I
that
didn't realize we had that.
and make you dependent. Like I was just watching about Nixium today, and if nobody's heard about Nixium, it started out and had like the shallow guise of helping people with business strategies and being like really like rich and famous people would come and get advice about like starting businesses or whatever.
They
But-
keep prostitution illegal to make incel warriors. Yeah. They keep prostitution illegal for multiple reasons, none of which I really agree with. Chicken rations.
What was I saying?
That's-
Nixium. Yes. So on the surface of it, it was just like, you know, kind of like, oh, well, you know, we'll come to our seminar and learn how to be a better business person, right? And then they had these layers. First of all, it was an MLM, but the
Ogres have
MLM,
layers.
but the MLM
MLMLP.
at the bottom of this was actually a sex cult. Because they
Hey,
would.
those are fun. Don't knock the sex cults.
It was not the fun kind of sex cult.
Oh. Well, it wasn't my kind of sex cult then.
It was basically, here, we're going to brand you and we're going to tear you down, and you can only eat 500 calories a day, and you can, you know, you have to be at the beck and call of the person who's at the head of this because he's the one who wants to basically own you. It was that kind of sex cult.
Yeah, that's a different kind of sex cult than I was thinking.
And a lot of famous people got tied up in it. And they had this stuff that they called collateral. So they would be like, to be able to get into this like inner circle, they had to give up this information that was like highly personal, right? And then if they ever wanted to get out or question what was happening or whatever, they'd be like, oh yeah, well, we have this information about you though.
That's what Scientology does.
I don't know if Australian Jesus collects information on his peeps yet. I'll have to watch the rest of the video and find out.
Don't worry, another he probably does.
I don't know if he's with it enough to do that. I haven't even seen him like get to the, oh, but if you give me money, then you can have salvation part. So I'm like, I'm not too deep into this yet. I've still got to figure out exactly what the scam is on this one.
Scam is the scam. Do you have any jobs? I don't want any of those. Okay, we're gonna go do your quest, and that's gonna be the last trader quest today, I think.
There's a bad sex cult? Yes, there are lots of bad sex cults.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is what happened when you drink the Kool-Aid? This is what happens when you get manipulated by sociopaths who have a god complex.
So many people do.
So pistol or iron helmet? I don't need any of them, and they're both the exact same price.
Probably the pistol. Turn around and sell it right back to him.
Oh! I get a reward, an extra reward. My eternal reward. Extra dukes, trap bundle 02, mini bike parts, food bundle, or melee mods bundle.
Well, he was talking about needing food. I mean, there's the food bundle, I guess. I don't know. You decide. You got this. I trust you. I have faith. I believe.
Believe in
my
Maso Jesus. Oh, I got fish tacos. Yum, 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 yum.
Yum, 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 yum. I likes me some fish taco. Might be kind of short on that stuff.
I mean, so far I've gotten to the point where he was saying that nobody would have diseases if you were just in tune with the love, and that he basically blamed this couple who lost their baby for, and basically told them it was their fault for not being in tune with the love of, I guess, the universe. I don't know.
Or is it with him?
Oh, that could be. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't
You're
watched
not in
the.
tune with his love.
I don't want to be in tune with his love. Anyway, I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but he was talking right before stream, the part that I'd gotten to, and like I threw down my headphones and like my glasses and stuff because I was just like, what is happening right now? He was saying that like if you have cancer, say, in your left breast, then that is from not being in tune with the love. Like you have anger against other women, and it all stems from like your mother.
And people eat this shit.
Yeah. Because his wife thinks that she's Mary Magdalene, and they've both lived for over 2,000 years.
Luigi will fix it all. Luigi will save us. Luigi is.
Oh, see, Jesus is a sex cult. Yeah, but it's probably not the good kind of sex cult.
Power of sunlight compels you.
The power of Australian Jesus compels you.
Maybe.
So they asked him, how do you know you're Jesus?
Because I said I am.
Basically, it was because he remembers being Jesus.
Yeah, let's just only one hit this. But let's wrench this thing down first.
And he dreamed, like he's remembered all of these things through his dreams, but there's certain things that he still doesn't remember because he has too much fear. And that's what he tells his followers, like they can remember like what's happened to them and be able to figure out everything in their dreams and what have you, but if there's too much fear, they won't be able to remember.
Now, to be fair, I mean, if I was nailed to a large piece of wood, left out in the sun for several days, and then shanked in the side, I think I'd be kind of a, fearful.
Right, but he remembers that part.
Oh, so he remembers that part, but not the good parts.
I guess? I don't know.
Maybe he was too drunk turning water to wine? I mean...
There's a good kind? Do tell. No, I'm pretty sure that all sex cults are bad. Because they're run by people who just want to use you and probably torture you. And
I wouldn't say all. Maybe most.
well, how many sex cults have you been in?
2.
Oh. Well, all right. Fair enough.
Neither of them were about control. It was purely about sex.
Well, then they probably weren't cults.
I mean, that's probably a fair assessment.
So your answer would be 0.
Shush. I'm living in my memory of... my memory, don't ruin it. Ooh, I frosted somebody. This looks... Hey, look, it does look.
It does look.
It does look.
Reginald!
He got bit in the face. Are they up or down?
I don't know. Probably up.
Probably to the side. Oh, the dog put his butt under my foot and popped me into the ceiling. Looks like they're down. Fuck it.
Go, Reginald. Reginald, businessman, go. Reginald.
I'll take care of these guys. Oh, they're townies. Oh no, they're next door neighbors.
Good, Reginald. See anybody else in here? Do I? Oh, no.
Oh, he's feral.
Oh, Oh, that's
Now he's
locked.
dead. Oh, they were coming out of the loot room. My aura hit them through the wall and woke them up.
Oops. Yeah, that's part of the problem with auras.
Yeah.
They're good because they do damage passively.
Damage, and mine slows them and stuff like that, which is all well and good. Except I don't. Wait, how did you get over there?
Ah. Oh, she falled.
That way. Where am I going? Who am I? Who are you? Where'd you? Oh, this will be it.
I went upstairs.
Oh, you didn't skin the bird.
No, I was busy trying to kill the other zombies. And
then you ran
she's
away.
still... Well, she's fell down. I had to come get her. She's not dead yet.
Oh, she looks dead to me.
Well, she's dead now.
Uh-huh.
We still haven't cleared the area.
No. You want to skin the bird?
What bird?
Bird that you killed. It was bird murder.
Bird murder. Oh, yeah.
Would that be birder? Or murd? Sounds like Jesus. You just didn't believe hard enough. Yep. I already read that, didn't I? Holy shit. I'm out of it.
Hello?
I'm out. That's... no. We got a lamp over here. Houston, we got a lamp. It's already open.
I tried to double bonk, but she
Yeah.
fell. It was rude.
I think we're going down. You want me to go down?
Ugh. I would really like it if they would do something about the looting lag.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, that's horrible. Dude, comb your safety vest.
But my safety vest, though.
My safety vest cannot be contained. That's over there. Can we do it over there? That looks like it probably has another way in. How?
But how?
How? Yeah, it looks like the last one is right through that door. How?
Well, I found the loot room.
Yeah, that, like I said,
Ah!
what was that?
It was a
hello.
big mama. Okay, she was the last one, apparently.
Icicle up in her knickers.
An icicle in her knickers.
Right in her knickers. You're looting, we're not done.
Here we are. Return to trader.
Oh, how did... Oh, that was her, there.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay. No. Obviously not. You're trying to Jesus me.
Loot before it's time is a sign of sin and evil.
Yes. Means you didn't believe hard enough. You weren't in tune with my love.
Can I get an amen?
Miso must be the one who pays for the internet. Her stream in 30 seconds in front of yours. Actually, no. I pay all the bills.
They just know better than to cross me.
That must be it. I hear her freaking out. I don't know where she's at. I'll take out my rage on this refrigerator.
Okay.
This is me raging. Thanks for raging on me. Ah, empty toilet.
Yep. Toilet empty. Yeah, I hear her hissing and hollering and...
Yeah, she's hissing and spitting and thinking she's a badass. Whoa, somebody beat the crap out of this. Maybe it was just a one hit and it looked funny. Ah, you looted everything. Sticky fingers.
That's right, I gotta get my looting in.
You act like I might come through and loot everything.
I wonder why.
I don't know where you'd get that impression. Obviously, I'm not that kind of person. I'm gentle and pure.
Your safety vest has pocket protectors? Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
Dude. Would that be just considered extra safety? How are you doing? I suppose that makes sense, actually. Okay, you're gonna have to...
Oops.
Oh, I was gonna wrench that. Ruined. Uninstall. This is a weapons pack. Machete parts and a shotgun duckbill. I hate that thing. Well, no, correction. I don't hate that thing. It's definitely got its use, but I prefer the choke mod and try to narrow the spread. Oh, toilet pistol. We are blessed. Even though we'll never use it, we're still blessed.
Hashtag blast.
We were in line with Toilet Jesus of Love.
Toilet Jesus.
Toilet Jesus. I feel like I'm running in circles. But, I thought those were legs. Holy shit. I'm losing it. I'm losing it, people.
Top quality grade A double fancy government plastic pocket protectors. You know that's the good stuff. You get those and you know that you get those as a gift, you know somebody loves you.
You were in line with Government Jesus' love.
Government cheese?
Government Jesus.
Are you sure he's not made of government cheese?
Oh. He might be, I mean. You never know.
American cheese slices?
She's apparently right on the other side of this wall. Because my aura is hitting her, your aura is hitting her. Shall we align our love?
I was gonna say my aura is cloudy. I need to cleanse it.
I'll cleanse you. And now I'm a thirsty boy. Hey, I got some chicken soup. If you get sick.
Chicken soup.
Yep, chicken soup.
Oh, the adult theater and the booby trap are right across the street.
Maybe we should move in.
How do we get out of here?
Around the mulberry bush. I'll be the monkey if you'll be my weasel.
Oh.
Government Jesus.
Yes, government cheeses.
Jesus saves. We got an egg. We're saved.
Saved.
It's egg Jesus. Hey, Neelix. I looted a bottle. We're good. I get the feeling somebody just died.
Yeah, I axed her right in the neck.
What'd you axe her?
Have you found government cheeses?
Have you found Jesus?
Oh yeah, I nearly got kidnapped by a cult once.
Oh yeah, back in Germany.
Maybe that's why I find cults so interesting. I don't know. To be clear, I didn't realize until later that I'd been nearly kidnapped by a cult. It wasn't until many years later I was like listening to like a documentary about somebody being kidnapped by a cult, and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, that happened to me. It was not Cult of the Booba. It was not.
Well, then you might have gone.
I was nearly snatched.
What's this? lightning spell turret. I'm gonna hold on to that because that's a quest thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a safe here. I think I've only got one lockpick.
How safe is it?
Probably pretty safe. I only have one lockpick. Hello, Mabel.
I don't know if I can get back over there.
So I happened to be in Germany at the time, and I was walking around. It was near Christmas time, and I was looking at all of the different displays. There was a couple of really big department stores that had like huge, elaborate Christmas displays. So I was going around looking at everything and just kind of, just taking in the sights and stuff. And this man approached me. That safe is over here.
Oh, I see it. Oh, I totally missed this room.
Anyway, so a man approached me and he had this like laminated piece of paper and he started talking to me in very rapid German. And I told him, I'm sorry, I speak English. So he flipped the laminated piece of paper over to the English side and started asking me questions about like, do you ever feel like you have unlocked, the potential that you have it unlocked? Do you ever feel like you could be doing more with your life and blah, 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 blah. And so I was being cordial. I didn't really want to talk to him, but I was trying to be cordial and nice. This is probably another reason why I never answer surveys anymore. But then he gets down to the part of like, how much money do I make and stuff? And I'm like, I'm really not, I've changed my mind. I don't want to answer this survey. I'm good. And so he grabs my arm like really hard, like it hurt. And he told me, no, you have to get in the van with the other girls. And I was like, I started yelling. I was like, oh my God, he's hurting me. He's hurting me. Like in public, there was quite a few people out. It was near Christmas, like I was saying. So he immediately let go of my arm and left. So yeah, I was nearly kidnapped by a cult.
Sounds like Scientologists. Well, hello. Oh, that went like right past her ear. It didn't. Hey, no crawling. Get that one over the shoulder folder there. Pick these back up.
I'm just really glad that I
Caught on?
Well, not only that, my aunt actually had worked in a mental health facility and they did security training with them. And something that she had told me is, a lot of people in society were taught not to yell or not to scream, but like if you're being attacked, scream. If you're being attacked or somebody's trying to get you to go somewhere else, don't be afraid to just like start yelling. Even if people think you're crazy, that's fine. You can just get away then.
Get their attention.
I don't even know if there was a van. Like, I'm not sure that there was, like, legitimately a van. But he, like, ran off before I could do anything, and I didn't see where he went. And frankly, I didn't really want to see where he went, to be honest. The whole thing just kind of creeped me out.
Yeah, that would be kind of freaky, I would assume.
So my young brain, because I was like, it's like what, like in my very, very early 20s at the time, my young brain was like, wow, that was really weird. That guy was so crazy. I wonder, what. I'm glad I got away from him, but I just kind of stopped at that. I didn't even think to like report it to the police or anything because I was just like, wow, that was really weird. And it wasn't until years later, like I said, that we were watching like a documentary about how people got like basically abducted into cults that I was like, oh shit. Oh crap.
You joined the military and found a guy that tried to do some cock blocking.
It's also true.
Here is your reward. I owe you one.
Robotic sledge. Do we need a robotic sledge?
I mean, it wouldn't. What level?
2. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it is a robotic sledge.
50 lockpicks. I could take 50 lockpicks. I'm
Mhm.
down to 1.
Yeah.
Well, it's either the food bundle, 50 forged iron, cloth armor bonus bundle, blah, nail gun, or 50 lockpicks.
Ooh, nail gun. Can either one of us make a nail gun?
Maybe. I think I'm going to take the lockpicks and make a nail gun.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take the lockpick.
I'm going to take the robotic sledge anyway because the alternative is leather boots, and that's crap.
Special jobs. Opening trade routes.
Let's get the ball rolling. Godspeed.
Now we can open trade routes. Hey, so that's you got your opening trade routes, right?
Yep.
All right, so we can go do that.
I need to go dump off.
So do I. I need to go take a dump. Oh yeah, where are you going? Take it. On your face. All right. Reckon. Let's see. Yeah, opening trade routes would be nice. Definitely be nice. I'm probably gonna sell those. Yeah, sell that. Do. That's useless in this. And that. All right. So what else has been going on? For the record, for anybody that isn't aware, even though it seems kind of obvious to me, we don't plan what we're going to talk about.
I had like an idea about talking about D&D and about Darkness Falls, and I'd even thought about talking about the Path of Exile thing, if for no other reason
Way
than
ahead
just
of me.
mentioning it. So I had like a loose list, but like I don't have like a script or
Loose listing ships, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. So here's a lockpick because it's overflow.
okay. I have a Wasteland Treasures Volume 2. I do not know it, but I'm offering it to you.
No, take it first. I'm intellect, so like techs are more my thing, but beyond that, no, not really. There's nothing specific to me. You have faux ass.
Oh, I got a stun baton, like a real stun baton.
A real boy?
Like a real boy.
I'll take that. That's my thing. That means I don't have a NIF.
Chat always devolves into discussing food or movies. I mean, I do too, I'll be honest. I like talking about food and movies.
That was weird.
What's weird?
It was just the way my mouse moved when I tried to open that box and failed. I failed.
You failed.
Oh wait, and I can make the repulsor.
Are you gonna make a Are you gonna make a nail gun as well, or can you make a nail gun?
Oh yeah, can I make a nail gun? Naily gun. I can make nail guns. Oh. Ooh. No,
Oh.
we need more forged steel.
Oh.
So that's 20 forged steel each for a nail gun.
Also, hello Keith.
We don't have 20. I can use 5 of what we do have. Make my repulsive mod.
Your repulsive mod.
My repulsive mod. And then I can watch them fly like an eagle. Okay.
Okay, so that opening trade routes is 2K away.
Yep. 10 electricals.
Oh, it's up north.
Sweet. And 5 mechis. I will make my repulsor mod.
Did we have... We had dinner. Yes, we did. Because I had dinner ready when you got home, basically.
Did, yes. And it was lovely.
Because I was like, I'm not hungry. Did we have dinner? For a minute, I couldn't remember. I was like,
Well, I also had a big lunch, so I'm kind of actually still stuffed.
stuffed.
I'm stuffed.
Everything
To
is
my gills.
still growing. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready now? How about now?
I'm
How about now?
waiting for a minute. You know what? We don't really need that many electrical parts without the Darkness Falls mod, and we've got over a stack and a half of electrical parts. So I can actually take this full stack and throw that in the merchant box, because that full stack is 6,000 dukes.
Wow. I think I can make a second mushroom seed because I actually got a mushroom seed back.
Woohoo! Okay, there's that. And now the stun baton is fun. Mushroom seed, who's your friend? Okay, let's see. So if I take those and whatever this has gotten, and then queue that up.
Are you ready now? How about now?
Yeah, I had to queue up some more concrete.
Do I need...
Do you need?
Well, I was just wondering if I need to fuel up my bike before we go. I'm at 70, I think it said.
Full wrench on the way.
Okay. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? How about now? Are we there yet now? How about now? Can we go now? Can we go now?
Oh, sorceress.
Sorceress? Look, lady.
She's a cold-hearted bitch. Ah, she hit me.
You're cramping my style. Go get her, Reginald. Ow.
Ow. Oh, you got a demon bunny.
What a tool. Oh.
Yeah. You want to loot and harvest that demon bunny?
Gold. I like gold.
It's a slow fall potion and a holy water potion. There's no place like home.
Give her a walloping. I tried, and then she was
Ew.
dead before I could even wallop. And I can't get up there and wallop her with my staff, because you know why? Because somebody complains that I kill their dogs.
Oh, I mean, dog murder.
Like, but my dogs, though. I'm like, well, get your dogs out of the way.
But my dogs don't. You know, a dog's got to do what a dog's got to do.
True. But now I have more stuff to put away because I had to.
You had to do a thing.
Well, you wanted me to get the rabbit.
Oh, yeah. Are we there yet?
Well, we would be if we could have left.
I mean, sorceress. I didn't summon her.
You did.
I did.
Did.
All right. What are we doing? We'll just cut straight across here.
Ah!
Huh?
Ah!
Ah.
Yeah, it should be like, it looks like it's almost due north on the map.
Just pretty much, yeah. Probably in the wasteland.
I did find some fire trees and fire shrubs, so I can replace the ones that went missing.
A shrubbery. Did you find a herring? Road trip. Wonder if we're gonna make it back in time.
I would think so, yeah. I did not bring any
2K is
money.
nowhere. Neither did I, actually. Wrong controls. Nope. Wrong
Ah!
switch.
Why do we even have that lever?
Why do we have that lever? I'm gonna try to get some gas. I'm gonna squeeze some gas out of this
Ooh,
car.
it looks like we're going into the desert. Reginald, Have at thee.
Yep, maybe the desert.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
So this will amplify lightning sorcery. Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever? Oh, that's a frosty one.
So, fun little. Well, it's not really a tip, but fun little fact. Patrick Warburton is the one who voices Kronk, and he also voices the Tick in the earlier live-action version of the Tick.
Well, he played the tick. I mean, yes, that is his voice, because that is him.
Well, he voiced Kronk, and he also played
Yes.
the Tick. There was also an Amazon version of the Tick, but I think I watched the first pilot episode, and then we never went back and watched any of the other ones. So I cannot confirm or deny whether it's any good. He was also in the Men in Black movies.
Well, that's right, the second one.
I have to say, I don't know how I feel about playing vanilla. The sorcery is pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about playing vanilla, other than in our horde discussions, our horde-based discussions, I was like, what are you going to do about the roof? And he's like, I'm just going to throw some spikes up there. That should be fine. And I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, there's no succubi. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It just should be fine. No worries.
Birds.
Just birds. Oh, were you going to fill up my bike?
I gassed with what I had. I don't know if that filled you up. I'm assuming it did.
Yeah, it did.
Snick.
Birds and the occasional spider zombie. Yeah, spikes will be fine. So when he said that he redid the succubus so that her hitbox should be more...
Sorceress.
Yeah.
She's getting all moany and whiny.
Come on, Reginald. Ow!
That was a bird.
Oh. Did you loot her?
Yeah.
Oh! Lag.
There's a magic bunny over there. Storm totem. You got a Karen coming after you.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh.
She doesn't look dead, but she is dead.
Dead.
Oh, I got an ice spell.
Yeah, probably mine. All right. Back to our bicycles. We'll make it there eventually.
Eventually.
There's so much to loot and grab and handle. See, those sorceresses, they're not in line with the love.
No, apparently not.
What am I
Aus-
hearing? I hear a screaming rabbit.
Australian Jesus would not approve.
No. Yes.
I hear a bird.
I hear a bird. Do you hear a bird? I hear a bird. You saved me.
I did. It's true.
Not to mention, we're cleaning the road. We're doing more than the county does.
It's all about ripped Korean Jesus? Oh no, I'm gonna have to look that up now.
Ripped Korean shit.
I keep falling down these, like, rabbit holes. I, like, start...
Korean Jesus rabbit holes.
Yes. I start, like, I'm like, oh, I see this thing. Scams or cults or something else. And I'm like, oh, I would like to know more about that. Why don't mind if I do.
We turned around. We got turned around and started heading south. So I'm thinking we beeline, cut across desert.
So now I'm going to have to look up ripped Korean Jesus.
Well, at least whipped cream Jesus. I mean, that's a whole different.
That's
That's a whole different
completely different. Yeah, see, if I Google ripped Korean Jesus, I'm going to end up some places I don't want to be. I'm going to end up on a whole bunch of lists. Simple Google image search for Korean Jesus will pull up the statue. Looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger Jesus.
Oh, what's that? That's a fire sorceress. See, you're doing a very bad advertising campaign. She's sitting here trying to tell me to join them, and then she tries to kill me. You want to loot her? Get your fire stuff?
Looted.
Behind you.
Where'd the bird go?
Kind of flew away.
Oh.
There it comes. There it goes. Got it. Sadly, you can't harvest those. Alright.
Where's my... Oh, there's my bike.
In the place where it is kept. Doop 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 doop.
I hear another bird.
I found if you have your aura on, your aura will kill them as they try to follow you.
Oh, nice.
Doop 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 doop.
Yeah, he's definitely taking damage. I heard a...
And nope, not yet. Oh, that was. It's Frosty. One died. Next one is Frosty now. And he died. Alright, both of them are dead.
No, I am not going back to skin them. It's not that important.
No. Here comes another one. Decided he wants to start some shit. It ain't all that.
I beg to differ. I don't think there is such a thing as a simple Google image search.
Well, it depends on what you're searching for.
Nice pass off of the bird. Hey, Chaos. I just kind of scraped him off on Venom. I was like, you can deal with it.
And I did. And here comes another one. So also, apparently in Alpha 21, they've calmed the bird's tits about people on vehicles.
Yeah, I saw that. They're like, they shouldn't, like, automatically go for people on vehicles. I'm like, could they just calm themselves, please? Please?
Base.
Oh, you're still fighting
That
them.
went right through. Went right through his tits.
Just need to calm their business. Your business is calmed.
Well, I guess you fixed her head. Diddly-do.
Like a lounge to
Some you won't buy, trade.
now.
You reckon?
Has he got anything good?
Can I sell him anything? Let's see.
Oh, I need to turn
Got
off this
that.
light. It's too bright.
Bright. Let's see. Do you have anything good? Robotic headlamp mod schematic.
My search history is safe. Oh, it saved you the effort. Posted it in general. Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Thank
You know I'm still going to Google it, though. There's this theory that when you tell people, whatever you do, don't Google it, they're like compelled. They have to go and do it. The power of the Google compels me.
Guilty. Wasteland Treasures Volume 7. Harvest more lead and brass from sinks and plumbing.
Plumbing?
Plumbings. Not so bad after all. Ooh, augment mining scroll. That sounds handy. What we got in here? Rockbusters, health bar. Grab that.
Yeah, and this is vanilla. I keep thinking, oh, I should probably... Uh-oh.
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 Uh-oh. Let's see what I can grab before he kicks me out.
I got a potion. Reginald.
I got dirt.
Attack! Good boy.
I got not dirt.
Not dirt.
I got dirt and not dirt.
Oh, well, that's nice.
There's also the, let's see, there's the, these take forever to loot though. Munitions crates. Oh, that didn't take forever to loot. Oh, stamina. Take a sip. How much time do I got? Just a couple minutes. Poor chicken.
I think that bird just like dive bombed me and then died.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
Donald, is that you? Oh, no, that's not you. Playing Cards Against Humanity with my aunt and uncle, the phrase "don't Google that" comes up often. They usually don't listen.
Oh, I bet.
They usually don't listen.
Thanks a lot, Mom. Thanks a lot for...
So we just sit back and watch their expression change. Oh, poor aunt and uncle. Their innocence ripped away.
Now closed. Yeah, we've played quite a bit of Cards Against Humanity. Personally, I really love that game.
Ow!
You got booped. He booped your snoot.
He did, he booped it.
Let's see. Can we find a proper way back out of here?
Proper? What?
Proper. Let's check some roads. We're going any roads.
Cards Against Humanity is my favorite icebreaker, Keith says.
Yeah. We should play that when hiring new employees.
Oh, my lord.
Nighttime. Many people get all nervous about nighttime. Day 1 and 2, and early within the first week, yeah. After that, at that point, half the things are running at you anyway, so it's like, why be panicked about it?
Well, especially in vanilla.
Or so vanilla, yeah.
And we're not even like on insane or anything like that, so it's fine. Are you sprinting home?
Nope. No, it's sprinting. Just right.
Mm-hmm.
There I am. I'm about to sprint up to the frosty wisp. I'll feed you a sandwich. 1,000 success.
Oh, there's a magic bunny to our left.
Heck. Oh, did I miss that?
I got a potion. I think it's a stamina potion. Travel
Oh, wow.
potion. It was a travel potion. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I sent a crossbolt at him and then I dropped an ice meteor on his head.
Oh, it's a piggy.
Do we need it?
Probably. I think we need, I think we're a little low on the food. Those wisps are there just to get ADHD people lost and in trouble. Aw, I'm sorry, Reggie.
I did it again. Take back that crossbolt. Thank you very much. Crossbolt. I can English. I can do it.
You're better than me.
I believe. Let's see, if we go south, this looks like a little dead-end town. I'm gonna clean up this one horse town. I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon.
What do you reckon?
I don't know, but I do.
Head on over to Earl's and grab us a drink. Gary Harrison.
Well, you had to find an official way home, but home is that way,
that-
and this is not
Yeah, that's a
a
dead end.
road per se.
Yep.
It's not even a reckon.
Didn't even reckon?
Nope.
Okay, we'll go lefties here.
Ah,
Lefties is westies, because westies is besties.
sure.
That's how it works, right?
Uh-huh. It rhymes, so it has to be true.
Exactly. See, now you know how the magic works.
But if you want to know how the real magic works, I have this upper tier social club that I'd like to sell you for $5,000 a month.
I believe. I will align my love with your Jesus.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads. Uh-oh, is that a bad magic bunny? Oh, that's a sorceress. That's a sorceress. Why'd you stop for the sorceress?
For all the things. They have a chance of dropping, like, skill potions and such. Did you loot her?
I'm trying, but I've got loot lag. There we go. I looted her.
Okay. Now we can make with the face murder. Here goes business, man.
Bonk. Excellent.
There's meat here. Because I killed that coyote. With murder.
With murder.
Puppy murder.
I haven't watched Back to the Future in, oh my god,
Years. Decades.
decades.
A not so short time period. Hey, Master Chief. Ah. Where do we go? Where do we go now? And here comes.
Cue the birds.
He's getting frosty. Ooh, that was wee. He touched my bits. Oh, he did it again. Oh, they're all kind of struggling, aren't they? Oh, he actually gave me a concussion.
Uh-oh.
Frickin' stupid birds. Birds are dumb.
Show us on the doll venom.
Yes. Touched me in all the places.
All of them?
All of them. That's how I got a concussion.
Wow. Okay.
It was a bad touch. I mean, we ain't nothing but mammals.
You and me, baby. Right. We're going really the wrong... Oh, no.
Trying to go south.
You're not trying to go anywhere. You keep getting distracted by sorceresses.
Well, they taunted me with their MLMs. She looted. Hi, Niam. Alright, no, that's your bike. This is my bike.
Well, now that song is stuck in my head. You're welcome. Oh my god, birds.
Alright, fuck these birds.
Ah, I almost ran you down.
And the goat ass. And sir, you're goat
I
ass.
don't think this road is the proper road. It is in the proper
No.
direction. Ish.
Loosely. See, we had another road that came along the map, and I'm assuming it's going to join with that. Cross fingers. No, that one, no. We need to stick to the main road. Stick to the road, beware the moors.
Birds.
Birds.
I'm ignoring it. Oh, did we mark,
It's
did we
right
mark
now,
Q on the
did
map?
not- We did not mark you. Bird's dead. Got her?
Got her. Where'd that kid go? Oh, there he is.
How are those missing? That last one I know how it missed because it missed. You get all our goodies?
I did. Uh-oh.
What?
You dropped something. Ice spell. So let's see. Tomorrow, I don't think there should be anything that's precluding us from streaming unless it comes up like last minute. So we should be
Right.
able to get a bit farther. What are our plans? Do we need to do any
Wait,
more
we have
work?
plans?
We have to do more work on the
On the
horde
yeah.
base. And we are, it's going to be day 12 when we log off today. So that'll give us 2 more days to work on it. Will it be ready, do you think?
No, I don't think it's going to be ready. But we still have quite an adequate horde base in our little makeshift bunker thing.
Right.
So that should definitely last for at least one more horde, maybe 2 or 3 more hordes.
We need to go back and make sure the traps are all
Trappy.
trappy and make sure that we have to repair anything that we're absolutely... I don't think there was much that we were going to repair anyway. It was like a super lame horde that they only busted through that one wall, and it's not someplace that we care to fix because they're just going to bust through it again.
Exactly.
So I think we should just double check though, just to make absolutely sure we didn't miss something like, holy crap, how did we miss this? You know? One of those kind of
Somebody
things.
poisoned the water hole. Alright, yeah, we could just swing by there if you want me to. Our private little hovel. It could be a romantic getaway. Well, it could be a getaway.
There's a snake in my boot. Oh, I was listening to, I think I've mentioned before that I weaseled my way into Venom's company's music club that they started during the pandemic. And I was doing my reviews for this week's songs. And there was a song from Moana, and I've never actually watched that movie.
Nope.
I was like, I used to know all of the Disney movies, but there are so many now that I just
Lost track.
haven't even watched. I've never actually seen Frozen. And I think I'm
No, I haven't seen that
one of the last people on the planet that hasn't seen Frozen.
Well, you and me. I haven't seen it.
I said one of the last people on the planet.
So busy watching them die that I was not looking at where I was going.
So my pick was Still Alive by GLaDOS from Portal.
Jonathan Colton, but yeah.
Yeah, but GLaDOS is the one who sings it. That's the version I wanted. Because there's a
Yes.
version that Jonathan Colton actually sings himself. And there is this other version that was somebody else singing it. I'm like, what the heck is this?
And then there's all the covers.
Right. But I wanted the GLaDOS one because that's the bestest.
That's a burr.
That is a bear. Oh, it's an angry bear. Angry bear. Go, Reginald. Sacrifice yourself.
What the hell? Oh, the concussion. Behind you. You got a Karen coming after you. Right. She's dead. Everybody's dead.
No, they're not.
Who invited him?
Jonathan Young metal covers are good. He's got a whole bunch of Disney ones.
Jonathan Young is good. Yep. I haven't really checked out his channel, but I've seen him collab with a lot of people I normally watch. But he does have skills. He got skills. Maybe I should actually go over and check out his channel.
Possibly.
Possibly.
I will say, thinking about people who are singing and doing collabs and covers on YouTube, it makes me think of that guy, and I can't for the life of me remember what his name is, but he's got an impossibly deep voice.
Oh, Tim something.
And he did a collab with somebody of Misty Mountain from Lord of the Rings, and oh my god. The last note is
Vibrating.
yeah. I don't even have words. But he does other covers and stuff. He's actually quite a good singer. Especially when he's showing off his really deep voice. It's just phenomenal. Whoa.
All the ladies drop their eggs.
Tim Faust? It could be. There are two people.
I think that's him, yeah.
There's two guys that have really deep voices, and one of them is in that country band.
Him, yeah.
And then
He's got kind of longish hair.
And then there's another one who looks actually quite a lot like him, but he's not the same guy. They both have really deep voices. And now, see, this is going to lead me into YouTube. I've got to stop it. Okay.
Tim Faust.
Well, that's one of them, but there's another guy. That's
Yeah,
not
that's the
him.
other guy.
There's another guy that has a really deep voice on YouTube, and he has a YouTube channel.
other side.
The other side.
Spirit world.
Lightning essence. So I put that in the lightning box, I think. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got ice spells for you.
AC spells.
And I've got some Omni Essence.
No, I don't need that many spells. Holy shit. So that'd be.
Oh, the answer is we don't need any more meat right now. We've got plenty. Oh, crap. I have not eaten in a while, apparently.
No foots. So yeah, this goes into the lightning box. This goes into that box.
The that box?
That box. This can go into that box. Oh, wait, I have a mods box. What am I doing? What am I putting this stuff in here
I don't know. What are you doing?
for? Did I put other mods? Well, we had more junkie batons. Go ahead and scrap those for the pots.
The pots?
The pots. Because we've got a mods box.
Oh, we've got first aid bandages. Oh, and we've got health potions as well.
Yeah, we've got things. I told you about that.
Probably.
I did.
How long ago, though?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that is a good question. All right, so we're back up we're over 1,200 concrete. How much cement he makes? 48.
Well, there's more. I put some somewhere. Where did I put it? Is it here?
20 in here.
Is it here? Can't remember where I put it. Don't think it was in there. It could have been. Maybe you moved it. Because I'm pretty sure I put it here in the dumpity box.
I think we need to sort this dumpity box a bit.
Well, yeah, we've been needing to sort it for ages. And
Asians.
the response to it every time is like, well, we need more boxes, and then we never make more boxes.
We do need more boxes. Where's the rest of it? Oh, we had to be picked. We had to be cooking more than that.
Okay, good. I didn't leave anything in there.
I know we should have way more than 68.
I mean,
Just overlooking it? What the hell's going on?
16
I don't
hide.
understand.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, there goes that concussion. I need to actually take my pills.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I know that we collected some.
Well, I've been baking it, so it should have been. Oh, it's not baking anymore.
Well,
that would be why there's not. That'd be why it's not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's
I'm
that.
glad that you have cleared that up.
Something got clear. Let's see. We'll put those in there. I don't like putting those in there, but we'll put those in there.
Let's see. So I will copy the shape and the rotation. So is this the rotation?
All that
Nope,
combat,
that
and I
must
still
be.
didn't even use my stun baton.
Okay, that should be.
Okay, so we've only got really a little while left, but we do still need more stone for concrete. So I'm going to spend probably the rest in my hole.
You're gonna rest in your hole.
Rest in my hole. leave off? Right there. Okay.
Ugh. I was
So,
dusting today, and I think I've got some lodged somewhere.
got the dusties.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow, should be playing again, like you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
We need to work on the horde base a little, which is part of the reason I'm trying to gather up all this stone.
5. I don't think that's right.
Oops. We need cobblestone and concrete. Probably use some more wood too.
I've got wood on me, but I might be using some because I'm trying to.
Right, get that thing worked. It's not like we're not on the timer of the next horde for this, so it's just kind of get there when we get there.
See, it's starting to come together, guys.
Oh, your garden. And then some sorceress is gonna come nuke it all down.
No.
Do a large amount of block damage. Especially those fire sorceresses.
Sorceress. We were also there was 2 Diantvert songs, one of which I had never heard before. I don't know.
Cookie Thumper.
Yeah, I was like, it's all right. Okay. It's no fatty boom boom, but you know.
They are an interesting band group. Duet. I don't know what you call
There
it.
didn't really seem to be a duet in that song. That was all her. They're from South Africa.
Yeah.
They're not like any other singing bands or whatever that I've ever come across before.
Don't hate them. They definitely make some interesting stuff. Interesting. Yes, interesting.
Okay, we're gonna have to solve this problem. So
All for X.
it is it lattice or is it trellis?
Or is it cabbage?
It's probably cabbage. Ah, it's trellis.
And this is going to get us some more nitrate for reasons. What else do we need nitrate for?
What do we need nitrate for? We need a few more farm plots.
Oh, there's plenty of nitrate for farm plots. I've got over a stack. So if nitrate was the thing holding you back, it's not holding you back. We've also got a whole bunch of clay soil in the melty bucks.
I was gonna say I think it was clay and nitrate that were holding me back. Okay.
Should not be holding you back anymore.
I wanted to put it on the other side, but I don't think that's going to work because yeah, I'm gonna have to put it on this side. Shame.
So, what were we talking about? I lost track.
I'm trying to put boobs on my trellis. It's not working. There we go.
Giving your trellis a boob job.
There we go.
Adequate boob job. Within reason.
Within reason.
Well, at some point, I think we probably should make a proper house too. And I think this time maybe not go with my standard box.
I mean,
We also have
Necrogoblicon.
to. They are fun. Oh,
Wow.
especially their cover of Chop Suey. That was like 3 different songs rolled into one.
Oh, there was one song on the music list today. I was like, it sounds like this wanted to be like several different songs, and they just kind of smashed them all together. I don't know how I feel
Oh
about
yeah,
this.
which one was that? I don't remember the name of that song.
Oh, it's getting close to morning time.
Yep, that's why I decided to do a little bit of mining. Well, it's almost 3. Back to 4.
Yeah, there's been a lot of songs that have come up in the music club that I never would have listened to otherwise. And some of it is really bad. And some of it's actually pretty
Definite butts.
definite butts. Ugh.
Miso has actually changed our rating system to heart butt system.
Yes. If you like it, it's a heart. If you don't, it's a butt.
Hearts and
There was
butts.
definitely a couple of butts on this list.
Yep.
It was that one. It was at the end of the playlist, not on the actual playlist, like the one that you listen to, but on the one you put your reviews on. It was the last one. And at first all I was gonna put was just butts. And then I was like, all right, I'll put something else. Maybe if you eliminated all of the singer parts, it would be okay,
Well, that
and I
one,
would have to
yeah.
reevaluate. Otherwise, total butts.
Yeah, for me, half that playlist was butts, just about.
Some of it was okay. Some of it was like meh. It was neither a heart nor a butt. It was kind of in between.
An abdomen.
Yeah, it was a torso. A waist, if you will.
I submitted Ministry's cover of Roadhouse Blues.
I
I
laughed.
can post that up in the Discord.
I actually laughed when it came on because it's like the most metally metal that ever meddled, and all I could think was, "That's so metal."
See, and that's why I like it. One thing I will say about I like Ministry, but they are terrible at guitar solos. Why you not switch? Why you not switch? But yeah, I'll link up the song in the Discord
I think they're grown.
after stream.
Yay! I will harvest and see what we get. So this should be 10 corn plants. How many seeds did we get? We got 3.
How many plants? Oh no! After you recreate the 7, how many plants do we have left over?
What do you
That's
mean
actually the
7?
important part.
Oh, 7 because 3 plus. Okay.
Yes.
It's like 7.
Because math.
What do you mean 7? I have
7 and 10.
31 afterwards.
31. So just a touch over 3 per is what our gain was.
I mean, why don't
Not great, but it's not terrible.
just give me 3 per then?
I agree. I definitely agree.
I mean, if you wanted to say, oh, well, the harvesting's too good, we're going to reduce how much you're getting, fine, do it. Just don't do the stupid seed thing. Yep, and we got 3 potato seeds, so it's going to be the same-o, same-o.
And then there's that random insert one.
Random insert one?
Yeah, because there's a random chance that you gain 1 extra crop every time you harvest. So they're going to stick some randoms in your randoms because, you know, yo dog, I heard you like randoms. because so many people were originally salty about the new mechanic. So they're like, okay, to offset that, we'll add a 50-50 chance or some chance that you'll harvest an extra plant on top of everything else. I think it was 50-50 when you're fully perked. It should be in the description, actually.
Not really sure. I'm busy replanting my pittance.
Busy being salty.
I am.
I'm too busy being salty to recognize
Exactly.
your pertinence. Alright, living off the land. Oh no, it was on the second rank. 50% chance to harvest one additional crop. So it's at rank 2 that you get that 50% chance of an additional.
People aren't farming. We need to buff it. Farming's too good. No one is looting for food. Nerf hammer. What? People are having fun. We need to halt that immediately.
And I'm not going to say that's how they are, but god damn, it sure feels like it.
I mean...
Oh yeah, nice, looking nice, looking nice. So you need what, 12 more plots?
I don't know.
That's what it looky like, assuming you're going to go 3 rows here, 3 rows there, unless you're going to expand out for more rows.
I don't think so, because then I would have to move my fence, and I don't think I'm going to do that.
That would be offensive. Well, hello, Direwolf.
You got this.
I got butt wolved.
You got butt wolved. Well, don't get butt wolved. It's almost morning time. We don't have time for butt wolves. As always, Reginald is late.
We got 5 game minutes.
Don't be salty. It's all good.
Hey, I like salties.
Salty corn.
Salty corn.
Telling me not to be salty over the farming issue is like telling water not to be wet. Hey, water, stop being moist, would ya?
Be moist. Alright, let's seal it up, pack it in.
And there's the
That
bell.
is the morning bell. That is the bell. And now we do the sing.
Reginald arrives precisely when he means to.
Exactly.
There's
See,
always
that- he
time for
understands.
butt wolves. No, we do not have time for butt wolves. Okay, guys.
Butt wolves are closed.
Unless there is some kind of emergency or something comes up last minute, we should be back tomorrow with more sorcery, and then Sunday we will be here for raft. I have no
Really
idea.
looking forward to that.
I have no idea what we're doing on Monday. Zero
A lot of
clues.
On Monday?
Yeah, I have no clue what we're doing on Monday. I've heard that we're supposed to, like, weeks ago. It was possibly multiplayer Skyrim.
Yeah, I think that's still on the table.
Ugh. I mean, yay.
Well, the install is the pain in the butt, but once it's there, it's there.
Okay, guys. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming.
Have a good night. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.